Hey guys, welcome to the Lunchtime Review. Today I'm going to try these farm rich items. These are kind of like appetizer kind of things, but you can also just eat them if you want to. So we've got the Mozzarella Bites, we have the loaded potato skins, and we have the new stuffed buffalo crunchers, which sounds really, really good. These were all $5.99 at Kroger, so not a bad price if you ask me for a whole box of these. The bad thing is, I'm going to do them in the air fryer. A couple of them do have microwave directions, but I think they'll be better in the air fryer. So they're all different temperatures, all different times. So I'm actually going to try them. I'll talk about each one of them right now, but I'm going to actually bake them or air fry them separately and then try them separately. And then, of course, you won't know. It'll all be, you know, kind of pushed at the end. But anyway, let me talk about each one of these first of all. The Mozzarella Bites, it's 15 ounces, 425 grams box. It is 2 pieces or 260 calories, and there's the other info for you. And the directions for these, you can do them in the conventional oven, you can do them in a toaster oven, you can do them in the microwave, or you can do them in the air fryer. And again, what I'm going to do is in the air fryer, but you can microwave them if you want to. So the air fryer, we're going to preheat the air fryer to 300 degrees, which is going right now. Arrange product in a single layer in the air fryer. Air fry 1 or 2 servings, so 2 to 4 pieces for 12 to 13 minutes. I'll probably just do 2 pieces since I have other things to try as well. So I'll just do 2 of these mozzarella bites. It has a pull tab, which is nice. Let's see what they look like. They look like little buns with cheese. That's what they look like to me. So yeah, I'm curious how small they are is really more than anything. Okay, so they're in a bag. Oh no, they're pretty decent size actually. So that's what they look like. I'm gonna get 2 of those out and we'll air fry those. Now the potato skins, they are loaded potato skins, ham stuffed with cheddar cheese and bacon, which I love a good potato skin. This is 14.3 ounces or 405 grams. And let's see, 2 pieces are 280 calories. And there's your other stuff for you. And my air fryer just preheated. You can make this a couple different ways as well. You can do the conventional oven, you can do air fryer, you can do the toaster oven, or you can do the microwave. So again, you can do this in the microwave as well. So if you want to do the microwave, there's the directions for it. Pretty straightforward. The air fryer, you're going to preheat the air fryer to 360, arrange the product in a single layer, and then air fry 4 pieces for 7 to 8 minutes. And I usually go the higher end. I like mine a little crispier, so I'll probably go the 8 minutes. Again, has a pull tab. Okay, they're small potatoes, little potatoes. So that's what they look like. And then the last thing I have is this new stuffed buffalo crunchers. They're a buffalo style sauce and mozzarella cheese in a crispy breaded coating, and it's made with Frank's RedHot sauce, which is cool. It's 18 ounces, 1 pound, 2 ounces, or 510 grams for the whole box. Let's see, it's 260 calories for 2 pieces. And there's your other info. And these do not have microwave directions. So you can do it in the conventional oven, you can do it in an air fryer, you can deep fry them, or you can do it in a toaster oven. And again, air fryer is how we're going to do it, 390, which is the highest temperature. Arrange in a single layer, air fry 8 to 9 minutes for half of the bag. So let's see, how many servings? There's 12 pieces in here. So if you make 6 of them, it's saying go for 8 to 9 minutes for 6. So, like the pull tab again. Every one of these boxes has been sealed a little differently. Okay, they look like little squares, like little ice creams. So I'm gonna get this in the air fryer too. I'm gonna put these back in the freezer while the first one's going, but I'm gonna get these going first because they take the longest period of time, and I'll be back. Okay, so here are the mozzarella bites out of the air fryer, and they're good and toasty. And I want to cut them in half. They're very hot too. I want to cut them in half to see what they look like inside, and also to let them cool off a little bit because they're really, really hot. I can feel the steam coming out of there. Yeah, not too bad. They really melted down and made them a little runny on the inside, like a little watery almost. I'm gonna prop them up so they don't run out all over the plate. Yeah. There we go. So anyway, I'm going to get these over the table. We'll try these out while the potato skins are in the air fryer right now, but I'm going to try these out first. Okay, I didn't give them really any time to cool off. So it says it's mozzarella cheese in a pizzeria style crust. Like I said, it does melt. I'm sure it was a big ball of cheese at one time and it's all melted down flat now that it's heated up, but whatever. It's a good stretchy cheese. I want to try some of the crust first by itself. Or not first, I want to try some of the crust by itself. It's really hard to do. I like the flavor of the bread, the crust. It does kind of remind you of a very plain pizza crust. Like if you were to make breadsticks and you don't put any seasoning on, no garlic, no butter, no nothing. That's what these are like. What's funny is they're dusted with something. It doesn't say what they are dusted with. It looks like it's like maybe Parmesan or something. These are good, but they're very, very plain. I would not choose these by themselves. I would not choose these over like the mozzarella sticks that are breaded because they have a lot more flavor because you get the flavor of the breading and stuff. These are just kind of plain. You get a bread flavor and you get the cheese flavor. So not bad. They're just very plain. I like the cheese. You get quite a bit of cheese, even though it looks like you don't. You do get quite a bit of cheese to chew on. I do like the texture of the crust, the bread, in the air fryer because it does make it a little crispy on the outside. So I really do like that texture. If you had marinara or something like that to dip these in, or maybe a garlic butter or something just to add to that flavor, I think these would be better. But as they stand right out of the box, they're kind of plain. So I'm gonna move on to the potato skins. Okay, so here are the potato skins out of the air fryer. And look at how crispy they got. They look really good. I did get a fork out just to kind of scoop them up so I wouldn't be touching them with my hand. And I want to cut them. Ooh, crispy. Okay, the skin and the cheese is crispy, but look at the potato. It's really good and soft. And not like hard and dried out. There's plenty of moisture there, so that's cool. I'm gonna cut a couple of these in half just so I can let them cool off because they're really, really hot. And the buffalo cheese things are in the air fryer right now. So I'm gonna get these over the table and we'll give these a try. All right, so the potato skins, they look really good. I mean, I love the toasty like top to them. That's better than what I get when we make them homemade. They're very, very hot. A good amount of cheese on there. And it's not that cheap melty cheese that turns to water. This is actually stretchy cheese. I mean, you can see it, it's stretching off the potato skin. So that's good. Sometimes they get cheap and put that really cheap cheese on there that literally just turns to yellow water as you heat it up. This is not like that. This is a good stretchy cheese. I love the amount of bacon. You really get that smoky bacon flavor. The cheese is good. The potato itself is really nicely cooked. It's good and tender, but like I said, they left just enough potato there to give you the flavor of the potato without being too much potato or too much bacon or too much of anything. It's a really nice blend. And you get the texture of that cheese, that chewy cheese. The only thing it's missing, it's not really missing it, it's just the only thing I would love to have seen on there is a little sprinkling of like green onions or just onions on it. Because I like my potato skins with onion. And if you had a little sour cream to dip them in, that would be really, really good. So those are really, really good. So much different than the mozzarella bites because they didn't have hardly any flavor. These potato skins really have a lot of that potato, bacon, cheese flavor, really good texture. Everything about those is really, really good. So I'll be back with the buffalo. Okay, I made basically half the bag of the Franks with cheese. So I'm gonna, I don't know if this looks like it might be the top. It looks like there's some red on the top. Okay, so you can see where there's a little hollow where they put the Franks in. My guess is it goes on frozen, I'm guessing, to make that little shape. And then once you air fry it, it all melts and you get this like a little bit of a thing in there. I don't know if I'm sure that's gonna add enough flavor, but it really, there's nothing much to show for it. It's just got a little cavity there. I'm gonna cut a couple of these just so they'll cool off. They feel really good and crispy though, so that's good. And I'm actually glad they don't have a liquid in there, because then the liquid just would have ran out anyway. So that's good enough for me. I'm gonna let these cool off for a minute, but I'll take them over the table and we'll try this one. Okay, so these are supposed to be buffalo crunchers. They're buffalo style sauce and mozzarella cheese in a crispy breaded coating. And they're, like I said, made with Frank's RedHot. I did cut these in half again, just so they would cool off a little quicker, because they're really hot. I really like the texture of the breading. It's hot, spicy. Those are definitely with Frank's RedHot sauce, because they are spicy. Ooh, I tell you what, if you don't like spicy food, don't get those, because they are hot. Like I like a little bit of Frank's RedHot sauce in like chili and vegetable soup and stuff, just to give it a little kick. This is a lot more than a little kick. This is like they've been dipped in buffalo sauce. I really like the flavor though. The flavor of the breading, first of all, is really nice. Not only do you get the flavor of the breading, but you get the really good crunch of it. So it's really nice. It's not like a batter fried, it's a breaded, kind of like you get a mozzarella cheese stick. It's kind of crumbly, like a cornmeal almost. That's the kind of texture it has. The cheese in there is really good and soft. And it's got some chew to it, but it's a softer version of mozzarella. And the Frank's, again, is just kind of the seasonings all there. They showed the picture. You can kind of see it looks like a solid there. I don't know how they would have got there's no way they would have ever gotten a solid in there, because it's heated up and melted. So, not unless they made it into some kind of paste or something, but you saw what it looked like. It was just a hollowed out little notch in the cheese. I like them. They're a little too hot for me to really enjoy, but I think if you already like mozzarella sticks and you like the breading and you like the flavor of the mozzarella stick, but you like something a little more kick to it, a little more heat to it, I think you really like these. I do think they did an excellent job of getting the flavors in there and mixing everything well. They did a really good job of doing it. These were the ones that were not in the microwave, right? Yeah, I can't imagine putting those in the microwave. Now deep frying, I could see maybe deep frying them, because deep frying them is gonna really get the outside crispy. You just gotta watch out for deep frying, because you can really, they'll explode and the cheese will go everywhere and disappear. Then you're left with a hollow inside breading. I've done that before. But air frying them tends to be really, really good. It gets them really good and crispy. So, here's my verdict. The bread things, again, these are all just by themselves, as they are. This would give a 3 out of 5 for me. It's just bland. They did a good job on them. They're just plain. They needed to do a brushing of like garlic, or they needed to put something inside of them. Maybe stuck some marinara and cheese inside of them. That would have been good. Or give me a dipping sauce of some kind. They need something besides just the cheese and the bread. So this gets a 3. The buffalo style cheese sticks, I really do like them. I think they did an excellent job on them. They're just not my personal taste. So these are going to get a 4 out of 5, but they're still really, really good. So if you like something with a little more kick to them, go for it. You'll like them. The potato skins though, they get a 5 out of 5. I really do like them. I wouldn't want them in the microwave, and they do have microwave directions. They would probably cook fine as far as the heat goes, but they're going to be kind of soft on the top. They're going to be mushy. They're not going to have that little crisp the skin, and they're not gonna have a crisp top on for the cheese. So so the microwave probably wouldn't be as good, but you could do it in the microwave for sure. The oven and the toaster oven, I'm not sure about the oven because it's a bigger surface. I don't know if you're gonna get them as crispy, but the air fryer does an excellent job. So 5 out of 5 for these. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.